Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, it's Sage here, and I'm back with another banger today. This is Cringe Commentary, a channel that is solely focused on exposing the knuckleheads on the internet. And boy, oh boy, do we have breaking news. Our girl Beck has exposed the unthinkable about Amberlynn Reid. Very embarrassing, very disturbing, and it just kind of illustrates the fact that if all these things have happened to Amberlynn Reid in the past and they didn't serve as any type of motivation for her to lose weight, then our girl will always be 500 pounds. Now, mind you, supposedly she decided to get back on semi-glutide, Ozempic, to lose weight, and she found a way to actually gain weight while on Ozempic. So literally the only person I've ever known to actually gain weight on Ozempic. And yeah, so without further ado, we're going to react to this apathetic facts video that was released about 2 hours ago about the embarrassing truth about Amberlynn Reid and what Beck had to go through when she was Amberlynn Reid's caretaker. So let's take a look at that.
Bowels had a sweet release. I could feel it everywhere. I had crapped my pants.
Prison. She needs prison.
I kind of have OCD.
You mean obesity?
Was that your bones?
Yes.
I've been grown. I pay my bills. My bills are paid.
Beck uploaded a video to their channel this morning.
You guys, I want to know something. Do you think that Apathetic Facts has the best Girl World intros or what? I love her intros about Amberlynn Reid and the Girl World universe, but my favorite intro is actually the Behind These Closed Doors intro. Yeah, but you know, every intro by Apathetic Facts is good, and shout out to them if they ever come across my itty bitty cringe commentary channel.
In response to Amber's latest live stream, titled Breaking My Silence, where she says this.
Beck says that they wiped me. Okay, so story time on that. Beck started wiping me after my hysterectomy, and it continued on after that. This part is embarrassing, and this part I am going to be accountable. My hysterectomy. Okay, so wiping. Okay, I'm so embarrassed. Holy fuck. Wiping for me has always been extremely hard as a bigger girl, obviously. If you were bigger, my size, it's hard. When I was about to get my hysterectomy, that was a big thing for me that I was like, how am I going to be able to wipe myself? Because it's hard already. I'm not going to be able to.
First things first, I do want to say this. Shout out to Amberlynn Reid for actually admitting the truth, for saying the quiet part out loud for bigger people and the struggles that they have to go through in terms of keeping their hygiene in check. When I was about 150 pounds heavier, I had issues wiping myself. I couldn't do it properly. So I know somebody who was literally 4 times the weight that they should be definitely had issues wiping themselves. But yes, Amber, I'm glad that she, admitted this, and I guess that's the first step to taking accountability, something that is definitely a foreign concept to our girl Amberlynn Reid.
At the time, I was like, Becky, like, are you going to be able to do this for me? Like, I'm really embarrassed about it. And they were like, of course. When I was healing, I physically could not do it. Beck did it for me, and so did my mom. Me not being able to wipe for, it was like honestly a few weeks. Already something that was.
Okay, so she's saying her mom had to wipe her. Now, mind you, Amberlynn Reid moved to Oklahoma back in September of 2023, if I'm not mistaken. And prior to that, she wasn't really in contact with her mom like that. So I'm curious, the mom actually having to wipe Amberlynn Reid, was this recent? Because she actually admits later in this video that Jade didn't wipe her at all, but her mom and Beck did. And I actually feel bad for the mother. I know that her mom was not a good mom at all, considering that Amberlynn is a product of the foster care system, but at the same time, I don't think that her mom deserves a fate like wiping your grown-ass daughter's ass.
Already so hard for me, I kind of lost the ability to do it. I was literally shook because I remember when I was noticing like my healing was getting better, like everything was going great, like holy, I like have lost the ability to like do this. Obviously, after time, I was able to figure that out again, thankfully. I would say Beck wiped me for
Okay, but still, you're still well over 500 pounds, so it's not like it's easy to do it. In fact, I don't think it's still possible for you to do it. I don't know how you magically gain an ability to do that unless you have like some sort of tool to actually help you wipe yourself. Which she doesn't, by the way. She does something way worse than that. I'd rather her actually get a tool that actually helps her wipe her ass, but no, she uses something else instead. But you guys will see for yourselves. It's pretty gross, actually.
I would say a good 9 months. I also did very embarrassing things for Beck. Like, that's what you do when you're in a 5-year relationship. That is what you are going to do. Moral of the story is it's my fault because of my size. Because if it wasn't for my size, like that would have never have had to happen. But then this goes down to people asking, like, did Feline do that? No, because like I said, Beck did it for the, like, because eventually I was able to do it again. That is the only thing they helped me with. 2019.
Now, I feel like she's lying here. Beck actually said in one of her YouTube videos that the wiping did not stop until they actually broke up. So Amberlynn Reid saying that she was able to actually do it on her own. I still don't believe it. I still don't believe she's capable of doing that by herself today, especially since she lives on her own. I mean, she weighs what, 5'10", 5'15" right now. She's only what, 50 pounds away from her heaviest weight. I mean, listen, there's only so much you can do when there's like a 50-pound difference from your heaviest weight. I still don't think that much has really changed since 2021.
They got me a bucket with some water twice to like help wash myself because that was during a hard time as well. But never ever once did I have them bathe me, shower me. And if it did, I would tell you because I just told you the most embarrassing thing. Like if someone had like come to my head and said, what is your biggest secret ever? It would have been that. I had a partner who wiped me for 9 months. And Beck, Beck clearly wiped you.
Okay, and like I said, it was definitely longer than 9 months. Beck even says this, and even if you claim that Beck only helped you with the bad thing once, the water in the tub, whatever, she only helped you with that like 2 times. Beck actually does go out to say that even then, there have been times where they had to actually, wipe her down in places that she couldn't reach, because that's just the reality of being 500 pounds. But actually, let's fast forward in this video about the most embarrassing part, because that part I feel like will leave you speechless, and apathetic facts is such a savage, honestly. Okay, this is Beck's response to Amber. Hold on. I hope the screen recording is good because, like I said, me recording on my iPad kind of gets weird. But let's see.
Is her most embarrassing secret ever.
After Amber's cancer scare and hysterectomy, I was the one who took care of her while she was healing. And yes, I was the one who wiped her. But I wiped her plenty before that. I believe from sometime in 2019 to June 2021 when we broke up. Before I started wiping her,
like I said, that's way longer than 9 months. That's 2 years that Beck had to wipe her. Amberlynn Reid is only admitting to 9 months. So even then, she can't even be honest when taking accountability.
She would use washcloths to wipe. She would set them on the corner of the sink, and then she would turn herself around to wipe herself on it. And then she would throw them away. Our roommates started to notice that their late mothers
That is crazy. Oh my goodness. Washcloth Lynn incoming, but you already know Amberlynn Reid. She probably censored that comment on her YouTube channel already. In fact, I'll insert a clip right here, but you go on her social media, she already disabled the Instagram comments because she ain't ready for the backlash at all. But yes, like I said, you won't ever see a YouTube comment that's gonna call her Washcloth Lynn. You're not gonna see anything on her Instagram page. Apparently Amberlynn Reid was doing Q&As. She's back with the Q&As, and she ended the Q&As after Beck just exposed this very thing about our girl. So, oh my goodness, this is crazy, man. But yeah, let's continue, and then I'll end the video here because this is just breaking news about our girl Amberlynn Reid.
washcloths were disappearing. And they confronted her about it, and she wanted me to lie to them for her, but I didn't. She ended up buying more washcloths for herself, and instead of throwing them away, she had me wash them in the sink and then put them in the washer.
The fact that Apathetic Facts had to zoom in on these clips is freaking wild. Oh my goodness. So yeah. Oh my god. Yes, this is crazy, man. Yeah, Apathetic Facts is such a savage, but oh god, Amber, I don't get why this isn't like, motivation to actually, fix your life, like do better, but no, our girl is still 500 pounds in 2025. And she probably still is struggling to wipe herself, and she probably has a bunch of washcloths, because that's probably what she means when she says that she's able to, wipe herself on her own. She's using these washcloths even today. So it'd be interesting if Amberlynn Reid can actually admit to this, because she finally admitted to the wipey situation type deal.
Wiping ended up being the lesser of two evils at the time. Amber also said that I only brought her a bucket a couple of times. And that is true, it only happened a couple of times. But I did help her get spots she couldn't reach. And in between the bucket baths, she just didn't shower. I also didn't only brush her hair.
Yeah, so I like that Beck said it straight. Amberlynn Reid does not shower, at least at the time. She did not shower regularly. And, all that damage control that Amberlynn Reid does in her vlogs about how she recently got out the shower. She's freshly showered. She just washed her hair and whatnot. We know that she does that to actually prove to her haters, I guess, to stick it to the haters, that she actually does take care of herself and she's capable of being autonomous and taking care of herself. When in reality, we know that is further from the truth. Otherwise, why is she offended by this, and why is she so ashamed that she has to disable her comments and actually filter her comments on YouTube? Yes, that is the breaking news for you guys. I'm reacting to a reaction channel reacting to Beck, another reaction channel on YouTube. But yes, guys, let me know what you guys think. Amberlynn Reid, shame on you. You are so disrespectful. You are a disrespectful piece of ish. But yes, that's all I have for you guys today. This has been Cringe Commentary, a channel that has been focused on exposing the knuckleheads on the internet. And this is some big knuckleheadery right here. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to comment, rate, share, and subscribe.